everybody else was under my own 2 feet. And I was being told those 2 feet of mine were about to be rendered lame, if not useless. The prognosis scared me to death, to the point where I did something rash, something downright defiant. I stood up in the examining room, and I started to move. Not just move, I lit into a dance, as if proving to myself I could still order my body to do a soft shoe any time I wanted, despite the pain in my leg. The doctor was astonished. "My God," he said, as if he was watching a dead man start to breathe again. My God, indeed. That was in 1967. I was 40 years old, and I've not stopped moving ever since. Nor do I plan to hit the stop button anytime soon. I'm 89 years old as I write this at my home in Malibu, California, which means I'm in my 90th year on this planet, and by definition, I'm old. Very old, I suppose. Older than the average male, who now lives to be 76.4 years old. The average female lives to be 81.2. But if you're 65 or thereabouts today, your life expectancy is even longer. You should start thinking of 65 as the new 40. In other words, you aren't old yet. You are merely on the launching pad of old age. I never considered myself old until I was asked to share my tips and thoughts on old age here. I don't act old. I don't feel it. I don't think like an old person, whatever that means. But according to Wikipedia, old age consists of ages nearing or surpassing the life expectancy of human beings, and thus the end of the human life cycle. If you keep reading that definition, it includes susceptibility to disease, limited ability to bounce back from illness, increased frailty, memory loss, loneliness, and so on. Doesn't paint a very rosy picture. I'm not going to deny the harsh realities of living a long life because I've experienced my share of them, but there is a flip side to old age, and as a card-carrying the glass-is-half-full optimist, I'm going to unfurl the gray flag, wave it proudly, and declare that getting old does not have to be a dreary weather report. In 99.9% of the stories I've heard, it's better than the alternative, if only because you get to see what happens next. I mean, how can you not be curious? One of the things you realize when looking back across the decades is that we all have a front row seat to what Thomas Jefferson called the course of human events. If there's a better show in town, I haven't yet to hear about it in my lifetime, and neither has anyone else. It is the show. With baby boomers swelling the ranks of AARP and asking without embarrassment for their senior citizens discounts at the movie theater, and with people turning 65 expected to live on average well into their 80s, more of us, no more than of you, I'm already there, that at any time in human history are going to start the day staring at our reflection in the bathroom mirror and asking the same question I've asked myself many times. Who's that old person looking at me? In this book, I'm going to tell you that the person with gray or thinning hair, wrinkles, dark spots, sagging skin, slight stoop, cloudy vision, and ears that may need fine-tuning is you. But I'm also going to tell you the truth about this new normal, formerly known as geezerdom. You don't have to act your age. You don't even have to feel it. And if it does attempt to elbow its way into your life, you do not have to pay attention. If I'm out shopping and hear music playing in a store, I start to dance. If I want to sing, I sing. I read books. I get excited about new ideas. I enjoy myself. I don't think about the way I'm supposed to act at my age, or at any age. As far as I know, there's no manual for old age. There's no test you have to pass. There's no way you have to behave. There's no such thing as age appropriate. On the following pages, you will find my tips and truths about life. As your hair grays, your knees wear out, you need glasses to find your glasses, and you ask, how the hell did this happen to me? You'll also find me discussing the realities we all face as we confront the fact that the majority of our days are behind us, though as I can attest, that is not meant to imply the best days are also in the rear-view mirror. As you will discover, I try to keep things simple. A friend of mine once said, just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. She was right. When people ask my secret to staying youthful at an age when getting up and down from your chair on your own is considered an accomplishment, you know what I tell them? Keep moving.